Sub. Thank you. Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. I'm your host, Dr. Doss, and today we are going to be playing another classic of ZZT game here. We're going to be checking out the Keesh's Quest series. Long time, well, maybe not long time fave. An old favorite of mine that I played quite a bit of as a child, and definitely wasn't formative. No siree. Well, hello, welcome to y'all. Happy ZZT. I almost said Sunday. I wanted to say Sunday. It's hot. But it's gonna start cooling off again soon, thankfully here, so I will hopefully be more functional in a few days with less heat and less smoke. But welcome on in. Happy ZZT Friday to Marbles and Snorb and Zin and anyone else out there who's excited for some more Yoshi ZZT games. Marbles, thank you for gifting that sub out, and congrats to Sorb for receiving it. This is gonna take a hot minute. I did stream these once before, several years ago. In the distant year of what, like 2019. Still, many a years ago. And there I did it as a two-parter, and today I'm hoping to just get through both games in one go. So we do probably have to move a little quickly through this one. But welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're excited for Keesh's Quest. This one was voted on over on the Discord. And it just barely edged out the victory. But I ain't complaining, because I make the polls, so I make sure that both games are games that I will be happy to play. That's my secret. The Yoshi games were all well and good. Chris Kohler's series is absolutely just like a foundational cultural work of ZZT. But the Keesh's Quest series, that was the one for me. I think it's just because of this incredible title screen that, like, nothing can compare to. Also, I'm realizing... Okay, yeah. Date looks good. Specifically, depending on where you look, you will see the name Keesh's Quest, or Keesh's Mystic Soup R Fart Chili and the Search for Yoshi. Part 1. An Al ZZT production. Look at this guy. Many people have come forward saying that they were surprised to discover in their later years that, in fact, the blue Yoshi from the Mario games is not named Keesh. We know it in our hearts to be true, but Nintendo has continued to deny it. I should have done variants for this stream. That would have been fun, actually. I mean, our Poggers Yoshi is pretty great. This one's honestly, I can see them both on screen right now, and I suspect this guy was modeled after that guy. But he's got that kind of line wall outline, which is a bit weird. Anyway, here's what we know about this dinosaur. He's friends with Yoshi. He makes chili that gives you gas. This game loves its toilet humor, and I generally don't, but we'll get through it. Thankfully, it is pretty much confined to every bathroom in the game only. But there are many bathrooms in this game, is the thing. But look at this fancy title screen. It's very sparkly. It's got like top billing here. Lots of animation. This is a really impressive start for a game from 1993 in ZZT here. So let's get into it. Let's meet our buddy Keesh, see what all the trouble is, and see if we can help him out. In a world where the Super Nintendo reigns supreme. Hi, this is an all-new ZZT game by me, Al. I always forget how you actually pronounce this. This is one of the words that I just had the luxury of like 25 years of never having to say out loud. Should just be like Riccitelli? Probably more like Reese, but I don't quote me on that. Anyway, Al here made this game for Yoshi lovers, such as myself. In this game, you are Keesh, a blue winged Yoshi out to find the secret of your famous super fart chili and to find your missing cousin Yoshi. They're related even. Your quest will take you to all 7 realms of Dino Land. Yoshi's Island, where you start off, the Donut Plains, the Dark Vanilla Dome, the Twin Bridges, the Forest of Illusion, the Chocolate Island, and the Valley of Bowser. At the end of each of the 7 realms, you will have to deal with one of Bowser's 7 Koopalings, not to mention getting through the dangerous rooms of their castles. Once you get to the Valley of Bowser, you will have to deal with all the members of the Fearsome Five. Bowser, Tatanga, Fly Guy, DingBat, and Master Omega. I had zero idea who any of these were supposed to be as a kid, and now I knew Bowser. I had zero idea who the other 4 members were as a kid, and now I only know Tatanga is the boss from Mario Land 1. Are the others original characters? I guess we'll find out. Maybe. After you defeat them, which won't be too easy, you will find the true meaning of your chili and the disappearance of Yoshi. We've got multiple goals here. A lot to do here in Mario World. In Dinosaur Land, you will meet lots of people, including me, Al, who like Yoshis, and will be willing to help you in any way they can. They will give you lots of items and clues. Good luck. You'll need it. Enjoy. It's got a fun start. We are going to retread the entirety of Super Mario World, which I think is one of the reasons I appreciated this one over Chris Kohler's Yoshi series. This one was it felt authentic, if you can buy that. I was very much a huge Mario World fan as a kid, and so getting to revisit it in ZZT form and seeing it transformed from platformer to weird place where people are talking to each other was kind of cool. Woo! This be Yoshi's bed. Yes. Oh, we didn't even start in our own house. I guess we were looking for Yoshi and discovered he was not here. We don't know what's really actually going on. We're just kind of in here. Oh yeah, it loves to do these little, like, TV spoofs. It's got everything kids loved in the early 90s. Mario, fart jokes, TV. It's all here. Super Fart Chili is #1. We think it is so much fun. Yoshi got locked in the bathroom with it. It'll make you take a giant... Yeah. Super Fart Chili, made with 100% fart juice by Master Chef Keesh Yoshi. $99.98 a ton. Get yours today. Good scroll material, that's for sure. What we got in here? Probably the way this game shows how old it is at this point is it insists on filling these boards like this, and so we gotta run miles away to get to anything, even though we're just in a house. Watch out for the giant wiggler in the basement. It ain't very smart, but it'll kill you. Got it. Oh, do we have? We have a torch. I mean, that should be plenty. Right? 1. Actually, I don't have any ammo either. Well, there's the worm. The wiggler. The wiggler worm. Is there... I would assume that there's more to it than... Aha, okay. Puzzle game. The ultimate challenge. I hope there's no... Oh god, it did find me. It's a little scary at times, but it's worth it. Because this is where we keep the nummies. We will never step foot in Yoshi's basement again, and hopefully neither will he. But these games, the Yoshi series and the Keesh series, they kind of stand out among all the early ZZT fan games because as crude as they may still be, they have like so much more to them. The authors really did put a lot of care into trying to make something unique with this space, with these characters in this world. Hey, you stupid little Keesh. It's us, the Fearsome Five. If you want to find your moronic friend, you'll have to come to Bowser's castle to get him back. Good luck. Not. Ha 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 ha. The Fearsome Five. Alright. Like every ZZT game of this era, it's going to be a bit of a slow start because, you know, you're dumped into the middle of town and you got a lot of houses to look at. Here, all of us Yoshis here are hoping you is enjoying you stay. Go left for Yoshi's Island 1 and right for Iggy Koopa's castle. Zin here is absolutely actually the expert on these games. Not me, but you know. This is what happens when you're real life friends and you both have ZZT. You work together to come up with things like Lake of Moron and decide that actually the way that Yoshi talks in the Mario World cartoon, that's perfect, and that's how all the Yoshis should talk. Keesh, I know you is going on this here very dangerous mission. Take everything from my house. Got it. Thanks, Gramps. Alright, oh, we got actually a lot of puzzles. They don't take much to solve, but they are there. I think we actually want a little gap here. But why is that still not coming in? Goodness. Well, we don't have any torches. Let's get some of those. I love how this is set up so, like, maybe you can only find one of these keys, and then you'll be in for it. If you can solve more of Al's great puzzles. But for whatever reason, these games just kind of become, like, mandatory plays. In a decade and a half. Yeah, it is also kind of fun. They're also like, no, I don't really care for anything in this cartoon itself. I just want Mario World, and if I have to expand on Mario World, the only thing I can do is to look at the cartoon and carefully carve it away down to just what I want. Anyways, here's our house and our toilet. And our bed. Times to get upping. A little alarm clock, that's fun. Yeah, it's just a lot of following the conventions. We gotta have houses, we gotta have bathrooms, we gotta have beds. We gotta describe Keesh's bowel movements. Can you shoot the toilets in this? I don't think you can. Not in this one, at least. Or at least not this toilet. Happy ZZT Friday, Gadar. Welcome on in. $20 a... Wow, that's actually... I never thought to do the math on the chili prices. Let's see, we gotta check out, you know, all the other our buddies, Mish and Smeesh. More prunes. It's a gross game, really. God, do I even want to push these boulders for just a few gems? Especially if this is how well I'm pushing them. Okay, 20 pounds of chili for $1. That sounds a bit more of a better deal. Might have been like 2 cans. There's still like one of these games that I've never played, one of the vintage ones. There's also Big Time Dude, who actually did like one of those little like 2-board demos of his that is a fan sequel, which is like, how many layers deep is that? Because it's a fan game of Keesh's Quest, which is in its own way like a fan game of Chris Kohler's Yoshi games. which is in turn a fan game of Mario World, which is in turn a fan game of the Flintstones. That's my joke. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Don't gotta wash our hands if we don't use the bathroom. That's the secret. And Smeesh, why are your lights out? Oh. Get out of me before me smash you, Keesh. Me is trying to sleep. Dark toilet? Sure. You can never tell with this toilet humor if he's screaming in agony or if he's relieved. Oh, he does it again? I got that Mish. It's so hostile. It's very un-Yoshi-like. These guys are always smiling. Alright, last thing to do before we can actually start, you know, the Mario World part of all this. Wise Yoshi say, if there's such thing as wise Yoshi, be looking out for sharks in water. It's cute. It's colorful. It's got levels. It's just like Mario World in ZZT form. This is Yoshi's Island 1, the first level with real bad guys you have to pass in order to proceed. Get the key from the Rex Dinos and you'll be able to enter Iggy's castle. Oh, there are some more sharks in the water. We're actually sticking with that, huh? If you're expecting incredible gameplay from the chili fart game, well, please recalibrate your standards here. These are some genuine games by children. They started and they did not stop. These two games combined are like 130 boards or something. There's a lot. It's all here. Hey, any stupid Yoshi that dares enters the perils of my castle will surely die a most gory death. And you're not restricted to using language that Deke would find appropriate. This is Yoshi Uncensored. I don't know why there's invisible walls here. I feel like this is very unnecessary. Is this just like a ping-pong-path? Can I get these? I feel like I will regret not taking advantage of this source of infinite ammo right here. Nothing crazy, but... Oh, ow. Is this actually... Can I even get this? That would be a very cruel joke. There's a lot of these games that I don't actually super remember all that well, just because in my brain it's just, yeah, you know, we start on Yoshi's Island. Oh man, it really is! I wonder if there's a fake wall. I'm not gonna even try. It says 93 on the title screen. I think the sequel has like some weird dates. I think it might say like 94 on the title screen and then like 96 in the database. It might have been modified or something. But yeah, I mean it's pre-SDK, or at least the author was unaware of it. And this feels very appropriately 93 to me. Like, look at this board. This is what a kid does in 1993. Oh, more wigglers. Seems I may have underestimated you, Keesh. I mean, there were just a couple walls. Surely you won't survive this second room of my castle. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I mean, not if I play it like this. Okay, yeah, so we're doing all the classic new ZZ tier tropes. Although I guess we don't have a giant centipede. These are all centipedes of standard length. That one's kind of big. But not like, taking up all the stats on the board. Do we just leave? I'll accept it. You'll never get past the guardian to my chamber. I love that Iggy just keeps writing all these notes. He's really invested in this. Is that enough bullets? Yes, that's enough bullets. The one-way door to Iggy Koopa. Be ready, be prepared. Watch out for his throwing blades. Many a Smash player has been gotten by Iggy's throwing blades. Shoot Iggy to earn the key to Donut Plains. And see, like, they never threatened to kill Yoshi in the cartoon so explicitly. And, Iggy never died either. But in the world of ZZT, anything can happen. He's dead now. Congratulations, you finally killed Iggy Koopa. We've all been waiting for this moment, folks. Now move on to the Donut Plains. But first, to go back and collect everything from Yoshi's Island. That's a one-way door, and you'll never be able to go back once you're through. I feel like we not only did, but we kind of had to. I guess if you hadn't gone in everybody's house, but surely everybody wanted to meet Mish and Smeesh and the Elder Yoshi and eat their brooms. But here we go. This to me is when I think I recognize that, I'm playing a good game. Once we got into the... Once we got into the conversion of some Mario World maps. Second area of Dino Land, the Donut Plains. You'll have to go through 2 normal levels and 1 ghost house to get to Morton's Castle and then to the Dark Vanilla Dome. Bring plenty of torches to the Vanilla Dome. This had the benefit of being a lot easier to make progress in than Mario World. Although I think by the time I had ZZT, honestly, Mario World wasn't that scary a game. This Donut Plains... Oh, we're just starting at the 2nd level, huh? The gun puzzle. I don't know if this counts. Brave through masses of star-throwing guns to get to the Donut Ghost House. Oh, what? Well, they weren't. They were being, like, remarkably well-behaved. Oh, the stat limit. That's why. They can't fire when there's so many stars. Alright, you can only pick up 1 key at a time. That, I guess that counts as a puzzle. If you're supposed to pay attention to the stat limit. That's also why the bullets that do seem to fire are kind of going horizontal. Because the stars are trying to be thrown going east or west, and then the bullet just takes that property because nothing can actually get created. No more stats. Enter here. The slime room. Beat the slime. I don't know what this energizer is gonna do me. I did not beat the slime. Doesn't seem to matter much. Stars. What is this? I mean, we got some moves above the house. What's this guy? This is just some health. Got it. Just for making it this far in my game, I will refill some of your health. Thanks, Al. Yeah, like, I loved this. I can't remember if I ever did anything like this as a kid. No, actually, I do remember working on, like, a Crash Bandicoot ZZT game that was modeled after 2. Like, I did make a warp room. Also... Okay, no, there's another locked door. We can't skip the ghost house. Ooh, but I kind of wish we could, looking at all these tigers. This is the Donut Ghost House. Watch out for the fast, smart ghosts. Did a ghost write this? Get to the door at the bottom and you get the key to Morton's castle. Good luck. There was that 24 Hours of ZZT game we played, those cute monsters, that was like trying to make fun of Pokemon, but was incredibly accurate in its map. Like, very clearly based off the real deal. Oh, hang on 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Right, shooting ghosts. Hundreds of ghosts. So many ghosts that they're on top of ruffians. Boy, I wish I actually did grab more ammo, actually, in that, like, last board. I'm gonna actually leave these guys alone. I mean, we've got some wildfire smoke here. Not, like, anything crazy. Especially compared to when I lived on the other side of the state, which is, well, not so much now, but was, like, very much on fire recently. But it is enough to be kind of irritating. Enough that we don't want to open the windows to cool the apartment down, which kind of sucks. It is kind of funny to me that, you know, you got the world map, which is very authentic, and then you go inside these levels, and obviously, you know, it's a platformer being turned into a ZZT game. But, well, I don't know, it doesn't look particularly Ghost House or anything, or Mario in general, really. You just kind of gotta roll with it. Grr, it's me, Morton Koopa. I'm in a bad mood today, so I wrote you this note. If you come in my castle, you will surely get mashed in the first room. I warned you. Alright, Morton, calm down. Cool it, buddy. Oh, this looks fun. There's a lot going on in here. You will never survive the first room of my castle, Keesh. Ah ha 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 ha. I love this guy. Actually, what should we... Look at the ammo first. That's gonna be... Oh, come on. Stop doing this. Is there a fake wall, at least? No. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it's in this room. At least there could be a fake wall there. Where's the first key? Wait a minute. Oh, I already got it. Where's the second key? There it is. Yeah, actually, why wasn't it white? Or at least, like, the ghosts themselves floating above. We've got that color. Are you yellow? No, you would have to be... Oh, you're purple. Good lord. I gotta start playing with, like, a custom font that just edits that character. What is the maximum length for a centipede? You see the open-faced smiley over here on the right, the number that's going wild in the high 30s, low 40s. 150 is basically how many things on the board need to, like, act, for the most part. So if you want to make a 150 long centipede, nobody can stop you. Also, welcome on in. And believe me, nobody was stopped. It is a pretty common thing when folks first would get ZZT that they'd be like, oh man, I'm gonna make the biggest centipede. There's games where they're like supposed to be boss fights, even though, you know, they're pretty dodgeable. Let's see, is my hunch right? Or is this just mean ammo that you can't actually get? I think it's just ammo you can't actually get. Unless something else on the board gets rid of the walls. Yeah, actually, this is a pretty normal board, all things considered. Again, it's not... It doesn't feel super Mario World-y. All of that is generally driven through all this text, not this text, but the game text and having the world map. If you just say, yeah, this is Morton's castle, it's like, yeah, got it from Mario World, understood. This is, you know, the part of Morton's castle that's full of grass and tigers. I'm worried about my ammo, though. Just because I don't trust this game enough. Is there anything we need here? It seems very strange for there to be a room where we don't have to do anything. Other than, you know, watch out for the big centipede. No, this seems pretty empty. Just some stuff to collect. Little bits of ammo and gems. Oh, accidentally. Oh no, that was my path. We're fine. Beat Morton's Guardian. Yeah, we like this mini-boss thing, too. And the on-screen instructions are cute. A nice little touch. Al does a good job of making sure that, like, all the kids that play this game can actually get through it. Oh, and there are even 2 different color doors. I didn't even notice. You can pick up both the keys at once. Thank goodness. Ah, okay. Which is the real Morton? Ooh. Better find out quick, actually. Shoot all the Mortons to find the real one. The real one will turn into a purple key when you shoot him. Hurry. Do the others... Oh, the others vanished. They're kind of doing their job for me. Oh, I'm very good at this. I'll be bah. The curse of the dying computer. I got like a hand-me-down 486 in like the year 2000, and I was very excited for it because I'm like, yeah, this will run ZZT. I can now make ZZT games in my room, undisturbed. And I didn't really do that. But also, like, it was extremely loud, and the power supply died like probably only like 2 or 3 months after I got it. It was technically my first computer, and I never even think of it as that, because it just was so short-lived. It did so little. It was not a very good computer for the year 2000. Congratulations, you defeated Morton and brought the Donut Plains back to freedom. We'll take you back to the plains so you can get to the Vanilla Dome, touch the magic star to get a free surprise. And don't worry, you won't die. Al immediately calms my fears. You will receive the following bonuses for defeating Morton Koopa. 20 ammo, 10 torches, 20 nummies, 40 health, and 2,000 points. Also, touch me again to get a key to all those torches, which I guess we're going to make you get by hand. But, like, he understood the assignment. He recognized that, like, touch this for a fun surprise is a lot of times in these games going to get you killed. And now, of course, saying, don't worry, it won't kill you, certainly didn't relieve anybody's fears, but he was honest. Anywho, this is the part of Mario World that everybody loves the most, where you go to the pipe to the real world. At least once we get the key. Welcome to the extremely dark Vanilla Dome. We are really emphasizing it's dark in here. I hope you saved every torch, because every level here is totally dark. Don't get lost. And don't forget to visit me, Al, in the real world. Find the key in the first level, and you'll be able to get to me. How exciting. They were all... It was just a slurry of animated Mario for me as a kid. I was too young to differentiate. Sometimes Yoshi would be there, sometimes he wouldn't be. It's fine. Sometimes it's Don Quixote, sometimes it's pirates. Sometimes Mario says you have nothing to lose but your chains. I do remember that. Also not formative. Hey, it's me, Lemmy Koopa. I hope you liked the first puzzle. You can't shoot in here, so you better hightail it to the keys. Ha 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 ha. Lots of laughing. Oh. Okay, well, he did give us some bombs. Again, So, hang on, sorry. You can't shoot. Yeah, he told me. Again, our idea of what makes a puzzle is really playing it fast and loose here. Good. Oh, I wish I could shoot in here. I'm gonna lose a lot of health. Hey, the Vanilla Dome kinda sucks. This is not a good room. Can I get out of here? I can. Is this passage positioned? Oof, ow, oof, I'm dying. Okay, well... we'll do it like this. We'll go into the level, we will start select, and now we're back here. Ready to go to the real world. After we get all our stuff. Also, actually, you know, Donut Plains look like the Donut Plains, more or less. This is not really the shape of Vanilla Dome. The castle is not up there. It should be in the other corner. Alright, well anyways, enough of this Mario. Let's go to 7-Eleven. This is what ZZT is all about. You are playing your Yoshi fan game, and then you go to the real world so you can go to 7-Eleven. And also meet the author, who lives next to a 7-Eleven. Aw. He's inviting us in. I want to go here first, just in case he gives me anything. Go up for the bedrooms, go right for the kitchen, go left for the bathroom. Oh boy. And we get to wreck the author's toilet, probably. Got a big TV. Lucky kid. Hey Keesh, I know you need help on this mission to save Yoshi, so take everything from my house to help. You ask your parents about this first? I'm sure the guys will feel the same way. Be sure to touch everything as many times as you can until it starts repeating. And one warning, be careful of Dennis. He's very sick and is very catchy. Don't touch him. Have fun. I really love the idea of this kid's brother like having a cold during development of the game. So he's like, nope, no, now you have to be sick in my game. What's on TV? Donahue. We'll be talking with one of the most famous people of our time, Gandhi Lincoln. 4 sodas and 7 slurps. Is this like a parody commercial? Gandhi Lincoln, it seems like a very specific thing for this kid to come up with. Today, on Good Morning Dino Land, we'll be interviewing Princess Toadstool, or should we say her attractive digits, sexy fingers. Just in time. Just in time for everybody to want to know what the deal is with sexy fingers, which I feel like last time this got streamed, you showed up and explained the end joke. I always forget about this. I think I just pushed it out of my brain as a child. Anyways, Mish, we noticed that Mario has taken a liking to us, not to mention Al's friend. Shut it off, Keesh. Chris wouldn't want to hear that. Also, welcome on in. We're having a good time here with Keesh today. Yeah, Press on Nails was like the whole conflict in the first Yoshi game. They were hypnotizing everybody as they do. This one any different? Probably not. Yeah. Alright. To the bathroom. To the linen closet. Ooh. Is this an accurate portrayal of this house? Full of brooms. Alright, we all know what kind of game this is, so... Alright, good idea. It means been in Elle's house for a long time now. It's just a gross game. I love how it's entirely optional, too. Like, it is very much confined to the toilets. You will find toilet humor if you touch a toilet. If you don't touch a toilet humor... If you don't touch a toilet, you probably won't. I don't think there's been much of anything else, like, except for, you know, the chili makes you fart at the beginning. There's Al's Jacuzzi. Oh, water too hot to swim in, but I hear water's supposed to be good for use. I drink. You get 10 health back for drinking this extra healthy mineral-filled hot water. That's fantastic. He's got a good sense of humor. Let me take bath. Eating in the bathtub. La-di-da-di-da. Do-di-do-di-do. All clean. Again, every room is just massive. I did not have jacuzzi access anywhere as a child. This house truly is 60 by 25 tiles per room. I already talked to you, but yeah, okay. You did say to touch everything. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of bedrooms in this house. Al, Jason, Adrian, Chris, and Dennis, and I did not mean to miss that one torch, but I'm not going back for it. Is this just a case of me and all my friends are going to live in my house? In the world of ZZT? Hi, Keesh. Help yourself to anything you could find. Watch some TV, too. And we've got... Look at that Super Nintendo. That's adorable. Oh. Aha, okay. It is the friend group. There was the... I don't remember the name of it. The one time when we were doing wild card streams, we did find... It might have just had, like, house or town in the name. But it was very much that. It was very much just like... Here's the town, and all my friends have their houses, and we all live next to each other, and we all have big houses. Chris did. I feel like, yeah, ferret. No doubt in my mind that this kid had a ferret for you to include that detail. We can even let him out. Look at this. Wonderful. It's making a beeline for the Super Nintendo. Let's see, what do we got? What can we play here? Goody, Super Mario World. Me's favorite game because got Me's in it. Got it. Wait. Well, like, yeah, no, there's... Yes, this is the same blue Yoshi from Super Mario World. I'm just giving Yoshi top billing here. We're interviewing Jason and how not to get a cheesy. Now ask Dr. Moron. Announcers are stupider than me. Yoshi is Dr. Moron, and Yoshi he'd caught by Fearsome Five. That's why him cannot do show. Ah, yes, the terrible secret identity. Haircut. Not to get a cheesy haircut. Put ferret in couch. There we go. One online person I knew had ferret in their... like... That's how it is with ferret folks. I used to know a guy who called himself Ferret Parade. Oh, here's Dennis. Dennis is sick. Hi. Cough. Keesh. I'm achoo. Very sick. Please, hack. Don't touch me unless you want to catch this too. Yeah, it was on the way. Alright. Can this illness be transferred from Yoshi to human? Or vice versa? Oh my god. Wow. Instantly fatal. Instant death. He was not kidding. Maybe they shouldn't have let me in this room. Just utterly destroyed here. Alright, what other TV shows did these kids like to watch? I'm pretty sure we get some Ren and Stimpy on one of these. There's a lot of TVs in this house. Extra large? Yeah, that is kind of Homestar humor. You pick up the Dino Land music video station, SMV, Stupid Music Videos. Oh yeah, here we go. You see your favorite singer, Stimpson J. Cat, Stimpy, dancing, happy, happy, joy, joy. Gee, that Stimpy be a good dancer. Me want to be like him when me grow up. Him Kotzebue. The opinion of Keesh is not particularly good. Let's see here. Jason. The mysterious Jason. Oh, Jason's got a computer, though, so Jason's cool. Feel free to touch everything, but don't touch the computer. Jason, I take it back. Is that also going to be instant death? Okay, we're going to find out, don't worry. Probably don't need that many gems. Quite a bit. I need to actually go through them. Why does every room have a slime? Good question. I don't know. It's just fun. Alright. Again, let's see. Will we be killed? Play around with it for a while, erasing all the important stuff until the screen reads Michelangelo virus detected. Jason. Me, Oh, Keesh, you're in for it now. Just for breaking my computer, I will take 30 health away from you. Dang, Jason. Now I need the gems. Punished. I just wanted to play on the computer. It's 1993, like what could be more fun than that? Wait, were we in Al's room? No, we almost missed Al's room. Oh, it's Dudley, the dog, I'm assuming. He acts like a ferret. Huh. Leash? Bone? We'll never know. I remember also having, like, a weird obsession with computer viruses. And, like, my first ZZT game is literally called Virus 302. And it did, like, what I'm assuming is the same thing as this, where it's like you hear about this computer virus, and you're just, like, enamored with the idea of that name, and so you just run with it. Briefly had a dog. Oh, I had to give him back. He was homesick. Al has a comfortable bed. He willn't mind if me take little nap. I like the alarm sound, actually. That's pretty good. Oh, we can't hear it again. Anyways, the reason there's a slime in every room is because every room must have a slime pool. Prune juice. Where Bob be gone if you've got a bob up your butt. There's the Super Fart Chili commercial. See, that's the thing. Like, Keesh doesn't pee the bed because, like, it's not a toilet. He's very focused on the toilet and only the toilet. Alright, same ad as the start of the game. Oh, see, now it's your favorite commercial, though. Before, you're like, who the hell writes these things? Lap, bleep, blip, blop, blup, and sometimes lie. Does Yoshi be a good game? You'll have to eat another one sometime. Oh no. Don't worry, I think there's lots of cartridges of Yoshi. Alright, and the point of this entire area is me and my friends are gonna be immortalized in the ZZT game. What's the door on the right, though? Can't go in the kitchen because you'll eat everything. Okay, so somebody's onto this guy. Something mandatory. Well, I mean, we do still have to go to 7-Eleven, but I think the house seems technically optional, which is very surprising. But again, like, it's fun to explore. Nobody's gonna Nobody's gonna play a Yoshi game and go to the real world and they'll be like, no, I don't think I actually want to spend any time here. Oh, I love the Slurpee machine though. That's beautiful. 3 flavors too. Oh, hang on. Went to the sink instead of the toilet. Ah, but see, even Keesh has standards and will not use the toilet at a 7-Eleven. I believe we can play with these and have fun breaking things. Nope, maybe not. You get 30 health from drinking one of my very yummy blueberry Slurpees. Now please don't be touching this one again. Death! I warned you, friend Keesh, not to touch my blueberry Slurpees again. Here's the title screen for folks who joined in late. Look at this. This is what we're playing today. Let's see, does this apply? 20 health from raspberry. Don't be touching this one. And grape. There's actually a 7-Eleven, like, in walking distance of us. Lived here for, like, 5 years now. Still haven't been to it once. Find many frozen nummies inside the freezer. I hope Mr. Gandhi doesn't mind that you are going to eat them all. Is that who runs the 7-Eleven here? Guess so. Oh, this must be Mr. Gandhi. Well, the 7-Eleven. I'm Mahatma Gandhi, author of modern 7-Eleven. Try our new deluxe Slurpee, but don't touch the machine more than once. As long as you're wanting to. Thanks, Gandhi. Right, we didn't get anything. Yeah, you're saying there's something we need. Surely there's like a key or something. Oh, it is at the 7-Eleven? I didn't think this game would stump me, but here we are. Yes, yeah, the only other thing here... we can refuse... Oh wait, I see. We've got a secret exit to the right. That's tough to find if I didn't have it, like, on my HUD. Oh, is it in the freezer? I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the freezer. That would be the best place to hide it. No. Behind the counter. Do I have to attack Gandhi? That's generally considered unwise for reasons Snorb was just saying. How do I get anywhere? Ah, right, the counter itself. That makes sense. Yeah, of course. He's got to get in here. I've had a problem with the storeroom. It is being overrun with monsters. Walk through the wall over there and kill them. My wife is trapped in there too. Mrs. Gandhi. She will give you something you need if you help her. Okay. Anything for you, Gandhi. Ooh, okay, another traditional looking ZZT board. All the goodies are going to be eaten by the monsters unless you stop them. I'm sure Mrs. Gandhi will be pleased that you saved them. Please hurry. Let's get... yeah, the invincibility and audio getting out of sync because the scroll is a bit annoying. I am guarding... okay. The demon guard. Okay. I don't think there's much we can do about this slime, frankly. We'll get one more. One more for the road here. Talk to Mrs. Gandhi. Thanking you very much for rescuing me, friend Keesh. Forever grateful to you for rescuing me. Take this key to get into Lemmy's castle, and I'll get rid of all the monsters here. Thank you, Mrs. Gandhi. Oh, now it's all, like, helpful stuff, actually. It was in my best interest to let the slime spread like this. Oh, you got rid of... I mean, maybe the spinning guns must be the actual 7-Eleven security system. Those are supposed to be in the back room. Oh dear, where's the power right back here? I'm glad I didn't just, like, hoover up all of these. You don't have anything else to say, right? Always forget that you've got to rescue Mrs. Gandhi from the 7-Eleven freezer in this Yoshi game. Just one of many normal sentences. Alright, well that was a fun detour for a purple key. I'm feeling much more confident about crossing that room, but I'm not going to do it. And as it said, everything's going to be dark. Welcome to my Wiggler puzzle. I hope you enjoy my giant Wiggler. I know he'll enjoy you for his dinner. Ha ha ha. Well, then now's the time for Keesh 3. We're all waiting. Yeah, you know. Oh, well, here's the giant centipede, actually. Here's the big Wiggler. Yoshi's Island would work. I mean, you got like 30 years of Mario and Yoshi related games. Paper Mario, Odyssey, Galaxy, Woolly World, Epic Yarn. There's dinosaurs all over the place. Arkham City. Like, that would be fun, actually. I mean, if he can go to the real world, there's no reason he can't go to Gotham City. What's the... One of those was a Kirby game. Epic Yarn was Kirby. Woolly World is Yoshi. Right? There's a Yoshi one. I know there's a Yoshi one. Put him in a Kirby game, that's fine too. Listen, Smash Brothers is out there, it's fine. They've punched each other. 50 health, straight from the heart. That's what we like to see. Vanilla Dome 3, The Gun Puzzle, Part 2. We really have a way with naming these. Get the Energizer to get across the guns. You can hear the bullets bouncing already. Well, let's get a fresh torch for this. Oh dear. A fun little challenge. This is exactly the kind of thing that, like, I loved as a kid. It seemed like a very hard board, but thanks to my smart brain, using the Energizers that are literally in the way, I feel very clever for getting through it just fine. Oh, they just give him the smash? That seems a bit redundant. You found one of my fake white keys. You'll never find the real one. Okay, unfortunately. Oh, that one in the top right looks suspicious to me, but I guess I ought as well make my way over there. Another puzzle that a child can solve. That's perfect. No, it is not this one. Boy, I'll be mad if it's top left. Aha, bottom right. Whoa, whoa, I don't have... What? Is this right? Was there another exit there? I'm just gonna die. That seemed incorrect. I must have done something. Nope. Okay, Keesh. Hold on to your butt. Ow, 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 ow. What is... This can't be right. There's no other exit. Alright, we gotta go right, left, down, left, down, right. Oh. Oh, that was like literally the last tile. You'll see if look, see, I'm lighting torches while I'm dead. Look where I died. Okay, well, it can be done. I'm glad I drank all those Slurpees at 7-Eleven. Okay. Is there something else? No, nothing else here. Just die, Keesh. This is not a game for the faint of heart, and it's truly trying to kill you. The Koopalings are out for blood today. Lemmy wants me dead. The only explanation. Alright, well, this game just got a lot more intense. Welcome to the first torturous room of my 3-room castle. Enjoy my laser beams here, and please try to get fried. Ha 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 ha. Your end of the Vanilla Dome boss, Lemmy Koopa. I mean, this one's easy. That I can deal with. Pardon me. Also, if you get bored of my lasers, enjoy the snakeheads. Oh, well. Oh, did I? Yeah, I just, like, took too many of them, thinking that, like, I didn't need to leave. I put myself in a bad situation, and I got for it. Simple as that. Alright. Now, I mean, I think we know what's going to happen to these torches the moment I close this scroll. Oh, not the moment I close the scroll. Ah, okay. Booby trap. Now let me see the battle snakeheads. They sound much more frightening that way when you call them snakeheads. Torturous room. I see, I understand. Right. Keesh bravely hides behind a wall and blindly shoots his gun. I wonder if I played this before or after the... Oh, right, that's right, I am about to die. If I played this game before or after the Link's Adventure series. I just wonder where my tolerance for shooting 100 built-ins every board came from. Okay. I have 1 health. This seems pretty straightforward. Hope you like my castle so far. I don't think you'll find my guardians so easy. Lemmy Koopa. He hates the Koopaling very much. He's right to. Okay, thankfully there's energizers again. For these billion guardians. We're gonna hide here, out of the way of the explosion, because energizers don't actually protect you from that. As long as I just don't have to go out the way I came in. Oh, I'm only just now noticing this great Yemalop. There's a lot of creativity here. A lot of fun ideas. I think this is actually close to the end of part 1. Because we're making good time. Ha 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 ha. All I have to do is take no damage and get my retro achievement. Oh, well, that was easy. Let me down. Door shut. Great job. Lemmy Koopa won't be clowning around in the Vanilla Dome anymore. Proceed to the Twin Bridges. Also, here's some free health. Thank you, Scroll. Thank you, Scroll. Go up. You got it. Alright, say goodbye to Donut Plains. Say hello to the cheese bridge. And the fortress, I think. Welcome to the beginning of the Twin Bridges. To proceed in the game, you must choose to take one of the bridges across to Cookie Mountain and Ludwig's Castle. Whichever bridge you take, the other one will close off as soon as you walk off the screen to the right. To make the Butter Bridge appear, you must beat the Reznors in the fortress on top of the dome. The Butter Bridge is easier, but the Cheese Bridge lets you go to Soda Lake. Yep, which is a bonus level, but the levels are harder. Choose wisely and good luck. Ow. I am vaguely remembering last time I played this, we took a path and then we doubled back to see the other path, and I think one of the paths didn't actually work. So I'm just going to end up picking one and hoping for the best. I want to see the fortress is really the thing. I don't want the water level. I don't want Soda Lake. I want to fight some Reznors. I think it might be something like that too, Zen. That also sounds very familiar. These bridges are funky. Oh, we just go, okay, yeah, we're skipping the fortress entirely. Shoot the Reznors to make the Butter Bridge appear. You got it. Thank you for the 15 ammo. Oh, now, see, here we get something actually that's very, oh god, authentically Mario. That's not world map. They're going in circles, like Reznor. They're shooting fireballs. Sniped them. That part fits the role quite nicely. Oh, I'm sorry, they are rotating in the wrong direction. Butter Bridge unlocked. The secret bridge. I think this was like a big part of the appeal of Mario World to me as a kid too. It's just finding these secrets and just getting to new levels for it. It just felt so cool. Anything you saw on the world map that looked a little suspicious, just like wondering if there was a way to get there or not. The bridge appears to be gone. Oh, okay, the bridge is back. Oh, I guess it does. Oh, you didn't have a see, yeah, you didn't have a Super Nintendo, so you're like, but you had a friend who did, I bet. I mean, I hope. I'd be very impressed if you just like, this is what I think Mario World is like, and you got it this good. Entirely blind. I'm sorry for your lack of Super Nintendo. Find the red keys and walk right. Okay, at least this time the fake keys are vanishing. I was not a fan of them staying there last time. Oh, whatever these guys are, there we go. They're giving me more trouble than they should. Didn't get one until almost time. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, if you were getting Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger, you were getting a good Super Nintendo experience eventually, that's for sure. I was completely oblivious to RPGs of that era. According to the mythology I've osmosed from these games, I'm convinced Adrian had a Genesis. There's always one kid. I got to be the spoiled kid that had both. And me and my brother were very fortunate growing up in that regard. We had a lot of video games. Yeah, actually, now you mention it, there's no Sega hatred in this. It's just pure joy. It's only things we like. Oh, good, I finally got one of the keys. We still gotta find the other one either way. Like, not only did we have both the Super Nintendo and a... Oh, we got a die move. We made the transporter move here. I didn't even see it happen. But not only did we have a Super Nintendo and a Genesis, but we also lived, like, super close to my grandparents and my uncle. Oh, we did it again. And my uncle, who was still living with them at the time, and he had a Super Nintendo and a Genesis, and an Atari Jaguar, and a Sega CD. All that good stuff. I already found the other key, didn't I? No, wait. Alright, the other key isn't red. These. Yeah, my Jaguar experience is wild. He had a total of three games for it over, you know, that entire console's short lifespan. And it was Alien vs. Predator, Tempest 2000, and Rayman. So I was like, wow, the Jaguar kicks ass. It's got nothing but great games. And I really wanted one, and thankfully, I never got one. Because I probably would have been stuck with some much more miserable stuff. Oh, this is an adorable board. I love the sparkle effect. Congrats! You made it to the exit. I told you it was the bridge. I did not have a Virtual Boy. There was one Christmas where a cousin got one, and so I did play Virtual Boy, but it was literally once, and it was on Christmas Day, so I had plenty of other things I wanted to do. It was not for very long, and truthfully, I have no memory of it other than, like, I remember what it looked like on the table. I could not even tell you what I played. It was probably either, like, tennis or Mario Clash, but, like, who knows? I missed out on the Atari Jaguar Bubsy, even. Alright. We're about at the end here, then. Yeah, you can see we can... Oh, actually, is this cut off? Okay, yeah, so we can't go back here. Maybe we just cheated last time. I want to get my break in and get through the second game. You know, if you want to see Soda Lake and Cookie Mountain, you gotta play Keesh's Quest yourself. There is still a little bit more to this first part. This is Ludwig's castle. You know, the next room. Find the gun that isn't shooting and shoot it to make the wall open to the next room. Good luck. Alright. New original challenges await. This is actually an interesting one, because it's not like spinning guns fire consistently. You do have to genuinely, like, stare. And if you're wrong, you just walked up to a gun. Also, Ludwig is very German here. Welcome to my castle. I hope you are going to enjoy dying before you get to me. Or possibly Dracula. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, this one right up here, see? Nope, there it goes. Oh wait, one of them is spinning like mad. This one's wild. You are not like the others, my friend. I guess you also get a hint in the fact that it can't be lined up with any other guns because they can't shoot it. Really, I think that's another thing where we just have to deal with the Mario cartoon being the source of canon for these games. Millions of bad guys. We love millions and billions here. That's a really nice looking room, though. Again, does not make me think Mario, but it does look like fun. Although, actually, you know, not to be rude, but I'm also realizing that, like, it's one tile wide hall all the way through, so actually there's very little danger other than these moments here, where I just have to hope I don't get got. Which actually, with 21 health, you know what? It is actually kind of a scary room. Be careful. I'm gonna just let this snake out. Oops, sorry, Wiggler. Gotta keep the cannon intact. Hey! I'm not supposed to be turning around. There we are. Ooh, got through another. Thankfully, I have all this ammo at least, so it doesn't really matter if I just fire a lot of extra shots being impatient. Oh god, I didn't want to get got there. And I think actually in part 2, fairly early on, I think we make a second trip to the regular world? The regular world? The real world? Sorry, listen, there was a video series on YouTube called Awesome Video Games, and the first episode has this line, "Welcome to Mario World. It's just like the regular world. The sky is always blue, and the ground is always made of bricks," and, you know, that's just a part of my brain now. Please cooperate, lions. Thank you. Very colorful. Yes, the two guys. Oh, is it Ace and Chet? You are literally the first person I've ever met who's also recognized this series. It was probably like 2010-ish, give or take. But it was very good. A friend introduced me, and you know, to this day, the word pillar is banned in this house. It actually holds up pretty decently, at least the last time I tried watching some of it, which was probably like 5-6 years ago. I showed it to Gate, who also was amused. Yes, and the dad. Very good dad. I'm sorry, this is now an Awesome Video Games YouTube series stream. Honestly, actually, hang on. What if it was? Well, maybe not now. I don't know what these are, but they're half something. More fake keys. We love fake keys. We love fake keys. We hate fractions. Oh, I found it early. Also, what are... Wait, where are these guys coming from? Hey, why is the duplicator noise playing 30 times in a row also, when there's not this many... What's going on here? I did die. Terrifying things started hang on, I gotta pay closer attention to this. Okay, yeah. There are no smiley faces here. 51 stats in use. So I think that there's gotta be some, like, statted empties that have objects below them. Yeah, actually, that would make sense. So there's going to be statted empties that have objects under them. And the bullets here pass over the empty. And then I think they leave, like, their walk direction behind. And so then a smiley face appears and starts walking in a direction? Maybe? Yeah, you can see that they're all running along with the bullets as they show up. I love when ZZT is just messed up like this. Oh god, oh, leave, get out of here. As much as I want to see that board in action some more, I don't think it's very smart to do so. Ack, I am dying. Again, actually, I think my bullet just froze. I'm gonna grab some of these gems before I touch the bullet. To confirm that's exactly what it is. I would love to have more than, you know, instant death amounts of health. I know it's gonna hurt, but I gotta touch it. It's like the Slurpee machine or the computer. Yep, my bullet just froze in midair. I think that's the first time I've ever seen such a clean example. I feel like that's happened a few times in wildcard streams, and it's always been like this thing that I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, but what's happening. We've got plenty of health now, but I think the game is over. I'm very confident that there's no Forest of Illusion in part 1. Yeah. Okay. Congratulations! You made it to the end of the first part of the game. But what of Yoshi and the secret of the Super Fart Chili? There's only one way to find out. Play the second half. I guess that's why we were fighting those half signs. Play the second half of Keesh's Mystic Super Fart Chili and the Search for Yoshi. These games and all others made by me, Al Riccitelli, will be uploaded onto America Online. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, I probably did. I hope you enjoyed the first half of my game. Be sure to play the second. I also know that most other ZZT games were made by adults. This game proves what a 13-year-old can do with a computer and time. The ZZT ethos here. There we go. Our credits. Main concepts taken from ideas by Nintendo of America. Oh, thanks to our friends listed here. That's also another thing. Yeah, I don't know that they particularly did even in '93. But I don't know. It can't be none of them. I think like the ZZT Club guys are probably a little older. I don't know how much they were doing by '93. I want to look up Dan Shoot Wrong right now because I'm sure that game was made by an adult. That's December 31st, 1992. So maybe not. The cast: Elder Yoshi, Smeesh, Iggy Koopa, Morton Koopa, Al, Dudley, Chris, Adrian, Hedgehogs. Did we not see the Hedgehogs? You know, if they're on the other path, that's just fate. Jason, Dennis, Mahatma Gandhi, Mrs. Gandhi, Lemmy Koopa, Reznor, Fish, Hermit Yoshis, and Ludwig von... Yeah, I don't remember any Hermit Yoshis either, per se. Adrian had pet hedgehogs. Did we miss a room? Hang on. I'm willing to go back for the hedgehogs. Oh yeah, we did. We skipped Adrian's bedroom. There's his hedgehogs. They also squeak. Everything squeaks. Just for touching this magic star, you get 10,000 points. Have a nice day. Wow, and that's going to greatly improve my final score. We're obsessed with slime. Oh yeah, and here's our Genesis. We're representing it all here. Welcome to my room, Keesh. Take everything from the closet to help you. Touch the magic star for some special goodie. What do we got on Genesis? Do we got Sonic by this point? Gee, this Sonic is coolest thing since sliced bread. Not to mention Wheeze Yoshi's is coolest thing in the world. Not to mention stupidest. See? It's positive. Genesis havers and Super Nintendo havers can be friends. This game shows us that a better world is possible. Stay on Sally. I'm unfamiliar here. Oh, Adrian, whose TV is broke. Hey, Keesh, it's us, the Fearsome Five. If you want Yoshi back alive, you better stop watching TV and get to it. Yeah, bzz. Shut up, Fly Guy. Bzz. Up yours, DingBat. You two shut up. Screw you, Tatanga. Same to you, loser. Not a lot of camaraderie here between the villains. Saying all kinds of swears that no 13-year-old would ever dare write. Wonderful. I'm glad we went back for the hedgehogs. Forgot that was in there. The end. It has been a 1993 Al ZZT production. All rights reserved. Thank you, Al. For a lovely game here. Okay, we are going to take a short break here, and when we get back, part 2. Stick around. We will fight the Fearsome Five and discover the secret of the chili, and maybe find Yoshi, too. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for part 2. I guess I should set the little card on the side. Update the date. Is there actually a difference? Is it? Okay, yeah, so this is one That looks like it's a resave. I think it's also supposed to be 1993. The text file that's included is 1993. But the text file also is for part 1, so that seems incorrect also. But the file name... Well, the title screen says 94, so that's probably the correct one. The file modification date for this one is 1996, and that seems a little less likely. But you know what? You can see the line walls for part 1 with Keesh here. Now we've got dark blue normals. Was it that long of a dev process? I mean, it could be. There's no reason it can't be. There's also no reason it can't be like an SDK update or something, because it's not like the second 1994 hit and SDK dropped, every game released thereafter had it. But I don't know. Let's move into the game and see what we got. Chili is still hot. Alright, first we get this nice little... Yeah, like 94. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation. I'm sure it is just a resave file getting uploaded somewhere else, and that file managed to be the long preserved copy. 96 is... 96 would be pretty late for this. Be kind of impressive, but anyway, we start with this nice little recap here. It's me, Al. Welcome to the second and final part of my great game, Keesh's Mystic Chili and the Search for Yoshi. We're changing the name every time it's written. Read all the scrolls because they will tell you what has happened in case you forgot. I'll catch up with you at the end to tell you more about the game. Goodbye. Alright. We shot Iggy after defeating this nerdy Koopaling. The recap where we actually have copies of all these boards, and also the player is now a blue smiley face because we are supposed to be a blue Yoshi, is very good. Donut Plains to fight Morton Koopa. Not just one Morton, lots of Mortons. He managed to survive that. Right. I think we're just revisiting the bosses. I guess it's not like a ton. Well, should probably mention going to the real world. To the Vanilla Dome. Oh, there we go. You got to go to the real world to see Al and some of his friends. The fun didn't last for long. After braving the treacheries of 7-Eleven, he met up with Bowser's crazy son Lemmy. You obliterated him. And traveled to the Twin Bridges. There you battled Bowser's German son, Ludwig von Koopa. You defeated him, and that's where we left off. Walk to the left to see Al. Alright, in case you forgot, now we know. Oh, we're starting with the yellow bordered room. But look, we've got yellow ammo and torches and gems. This is the power of SDK. Now it's a stylistic choice to be all yellow. That's why the walls are yellow. You understand. Also, sorry, I'm completely ignoring Al here and just grabbing all the stuff. Hey, Keesh, what you saw was what you had to go through. If you are brave enough to face the dangers that lie ahead in the Forest of Illusion, the Chocolate Island, and the Valley of Bowser, then deal with the Fearsome Five, walk through the door. If you want to chicken out and end the game now, giving you no chance of finding Yoshi and proving to me you are totally stupid, touch the star over there. If you choose to go on with the adventure, I'll catch up with you later. Also, look out for Chris. He ran out of the house yesterday, and I haven't heard from him since. Also, Dennis is in the hospital. Whoa, I didn't even realize that Dennis was sick in part 1, and now he's in the hospital on part 2. I hope you're feeling better, Dennis. Go and visit him, and he might give you something useful. Good luck. Alright, let's be a coward and see if Al yells at us. Do you really think I would let you quit now? Get on with the game, moron. Good subversion. Yeah, it was like... Was your buddy Dennis, like, sick for a while, or just a sickly child? Did he just have rotten luck? 0 for 2 on Hangouts for being sick? Now we're going directly to the Forest Evolution. I think the Yoshi games do have you kind of retread the bridges between episodes. Alright, now we got that classic Donut Plains look that everyone loves. And this is at least, yeah, this is pretty Forest Evolution shaped. Welcome to the Forest of Illusion. There are lots of levels in this part of the game. Go left for the fortress, right for the Blue Switch Palace, and down for Roy Koopa's castle on the Chocolate Island. But you really have no choice. You have to beat all the levels to go on. Good luck. Oh, the ghosts are white now. We've discovered that we have that color. But first, Forest of Illusion 1, get the green key and go up to get the key on the next level. Good luck. You know this is just gonna be mean. Didn't think I'd make getting the key that easy, did you? Our favorite game. Oh, not bad. I'm telling you, man, my instincts for this series. You got the green key. Okay, this is better than the one with the energizers that I just consumed all at once, as Yoshis do. Oh, look at that. We're right back out the way we came. Beat our first level already? Yeah! Enter the ghost house and get the key to the next level. Please try and die. Roy Koopa. I love the way the Koopalings are written in this. So get ready for some blink and blink walls. Get the white key and go up to the key to get to the next level of the forest. We need... Right. We want to block off the first few here. Oh wait, that top run... That top set just blocks off itself. Okay. So actually what we want. Slowly build a bit of a bridge. While also avoiding ghosts. Okay. That's not bad. I'm trying to really see if, like, the level design is improved at all. Which isn't to say that the previous game is bad, it's just very... kind of one note. Let's see if we can come up with some more original designs. And I would say this counts. Making sure you push these things into place, but not going too far, and also having to deal with some ghosts spawning in. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're slimed. Yeah, if you mean the levels are big empty rooms with a ton of monsters and slime, well, I mean, I guess that's what we're getting here. Oh. Well, that was a jump scare. Oh god. Scary level. Ghost house living up to its name. Let's move on to a forest secret. Maybe that's a big part of why I like these games so much, because it felt like something I knew. I just like internalized all this stuff. I'm like, yes, of course. After Forest of Illusion 1 comes the Forest Secret one here. Everybody knows that Forest of Illusion 2 is on the other side of the map, or at least people like me who know their Mario. Oh, we got some blinky water here. Is this actually a maze? I don't think there's any... I don't think there's any branching paths. It's just, Keesh, have some fun. Fake key? How will you get to the real one over there in the top right corner of the screen? We need to look for where the water is. There it is. There we go. Let's see. You look red? Good. Now this I love. We've seen some Mario looking art before, but now this is a good fortress. No, it's not a castle. It's a fortress, you see. People like me who know Mario can tell you these things. But, like, this is a great looking fortress. I love the commitment to the flashing line walls, too. Let's see. You want to go up, but you can't. Maybe there's a secret object up there somewhere? Let's get some of this ammo, because we definitely need it. Oh. Can't go up. Okay, let's see what they mean by that. I'm just walking into everything here. Well, you know, sometimes you stick with what you know. They certainly managed to kill me. The problem, once we pass the hour-and-a-half mark, my action skills plummet rapidly. What to do here? This is actually a lot of tigers. Alright, I'm gonna die again. I'm just trying to gain knowledge. Oh, it's actually the thing itself. Are you kidding me? Grab all the goodies first. So I'm guessing all the creatures... No, not all the creatures. Another challenge. Oh, I would love it if I could hit 11 health before I go on to the next board. That's what we want to see. Ooh! 17, even better. Now we're looking good. You shriek in horror. Hey! As you realize that the guardians of the boss could be cute ferrets? Is it possible that the boss might be... The ferret kid? Not the ferret kid. I can't believe Keesh would shoot all these adorable little ferrets. They're just squeaking. Oh god, this is a path. Yeah, the level design might not actually have changed all that much. That's okay, it's still offering an experience that none of the other Mario games have managed. I don't think Mario has ever fought a ferret with guns. The ammo is pretty tight here too, but I mean it is the beginning of the game. Generally we tend to collect like hundreds of it along the way. Feisty things. Again, you shriek in horror. Hey! A-E-I is actually... A-E-I is a different one. Chris would always tell me that I put too much ammo in my game, so I may have cut it down on this one. It's never that big of a deal, usually. It's one of those things where it's very hard to find like what the correct amount of ammo the player should have at any given moment really is. Anywho, your worst thoughts have come true. The boss of the fortress is none other than Al's best friend, Chris. Well, no wonder he told you to get rid of all the ammo. Maybe he's mind warped or something? Alright, let's shoot your best friend. This is such a role reversal from Barney. Ouch! Thanks, Keesh. I was mind-warped by Roy Koopa. Here, take the key to the Blue Switch Palace. I'm going to see Dennis in the hospital. The warp pipe to the real world is in the Switch Palace. Please come to the hospital. Dennis will appreciate it. Bye. Oh, always love when you open the blue door to get the next blue key. I'm gonna hoover up everything here, actually. Will we hit 100 again? Oh, look at that. We're better off than we started. We're nice and healthy. All set for a trip to the real world. And the Blue Switch Palace. I feel like I'm not supposed to actually read that yet, because that's not where I'm going. So I won't. I mean, there is definitely more effort put into, like, the art in Part 2. And I wouldn't be surprised if, STK being a thing was a big part in that, because now that you have all these colors, you want to use them. Oh, they're making us play Forest Evolution 2. Oh, the room is filling up with slime. Who could have predicted this? But you can't shoot. How will you destroy the slime to get up to the key? Don't touch the first bomb until the room fills up. Thank you for that advice. Cool how I gotta eat an explosion here. Alright, I guess that this, this is a bit of a puzzle. Let's see if I can get that bomb on the left and then push it out a little bit. No, it's still cornered, so that's not actually very helpful then, is it? Because I don't think that's gonna let me get to the one that's above this one. No. This one also seems to be doing a lot more with its levels where you walk in and then you have to walk back out. Which is very un-Mario-like. Alright, well that was much faster than the actual Forest Evolution 2, thankfully. Inside the Switch Palace, you'll find the key to Roy's castle. Good luck. There's a lot going on at this palace. Welcome to the Blue Switch Palace. Touch the top of the switch to get the key to Roy Koopa's castle. My one regret is that in ZZT, you cannot yump. Oh yeah, now we've got some dark purple centipedes, and a lot of them, oh my goodness. Now we've been sprinkling some STK throughout. We had those brown trees and the dark green background gems outside. It's becoming more and more prominent. We had blue ammo, we had yellow ammo. Kid, you're really calm among all these centipedes. Thanks for catching up with me. Dennis is getting sicker by the minute. I'm sorry Dennis is dying. This poor child. We've got to go. Oh wait, the WWF is in town? Hang on. Hold up. Yeah, you go on ahead. I'm gonna go check out the wrestling match. Yeah! It's pretty standard hospital design, I think. Let's go. Forget about Dennis. Hello, I'm Jack Tunney, president of the WWF. Talk to the wrestlers up there. Some of them might even help you. Thank yous, Mr. Nice President. We get to meet all of our favorites. Obsessed with The Undertaker? My brother was a huge Undertaker fan. I never got super into pro wrestling. Pretty much all of it that I experienced was because he was watching wrestling, and so I would watch wrestling. And so, I don't know, I don't got strong opinions on most of them. The Tanka? Yee. Razor Ramon, I remember that name. Hey man, I'm the bad guy. Also the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion. So, I don't know if you can just disrespect Razor Ramon like that. I don't think he'd let you get away with it. I'm assuming the one that's black on dark purple is probably the Undertaker. And then presumably, is it going to be like Paul Bearer with him? That would be fun. Scott Steiner, you know, with his big muscles. He has big muscles, I know. And I don't know who the other is, but I know they're brothers. Rick Steiner. Welcome to the Dog Pounds. Doggy where? Yeah, save the. I bet the Undertaker is the one who helps us. Oh, Lex Luger. Remember him? I don't know what Ico Pro is. Oh, was he doing like supplements? You get 10 health from eating Lex Luger's Ico Pro? You gotta want it. And oh, it is Mr. Perfect. I was gonna guess that from the colors. Is this his theme song? I mean, I'm assuming it's supposed to be his theme song. I don't remember this guy's theme song. The only reason I remember this guy is because we had like a WWF board game. And this was one of the wrestlers in it. Hello, Mr. Perfect. It's like a much more somber tune at this speed. Alright, let's see. I mean, I would not want... I don't like the idea of pro wrestling having these kind of supplements. That doesn't seem particularly right for them. Alright, Undertaker, no doubt. Take this key to help you. Rest in peace. You can always count on this guy. He gets music too. So does that mean you were a Mr. Perfect fan as well? Or was it just a case of like, yeah, I can do his theme? And Paul Bear, rest in peace, Yokozuna. Yokozuna I liked. Did like Mr. Perfect very much. Okay, see, I love the way that, like, it's like, yeah, we put the WWF HQ in the Yoshi ZZT game, the Keesh ZZT game, the Mario ZZT game. Obviously, it's because the author was a big fan of it. But I love the way that there's just these little touches that are just like, yeah, but this guy, in particular, this guy was cool. It is kind of wild that they are just, like, standing here. No ring. Anyway, what were we doing? Somebody was, like, dying. I'm glad you can make it, Keesh. Dennis is very sick. Thanks for coming, Keesh. Dennis is very sick. I would love for Dennis to see this game. Dennis, he's very sick. Hi, Dennis. Hi. Dennis isn't doing too well. Me know, him be very sick. Don't yell in the hospital, Keesh. Yes, very sick. I don't know if he'll know it's you, but talk to him wow, this kid's really gone through the ringer, huh? You know what else would probably cheer this kid up? A whole bunch of WWF pro wrestlers showing up. The tourney and the gurney. Talk to the other doctor over there. He'll tell you what the cure is for Dennis's disease. I'm really putting off talking to Dennis here. Hello. The cure for Dennis is some kind of super strength fungus. Do you have any idea what and where this is? Yes, it'd be a super mushroom. We got one right here. Take. Go fix Dennis. Eureka. Thank you very much. I will go cure Dennis now. Uh-oh, is it too late? Hang on, let's talk to this kid first. Keesh, is that you? Yes, it be me. Talk to the doctors up there. Ow. They know what the cure is, but they can't find. Ow. Maybe you can help. Yes, I try to help. Get some rest. And he immediately falls asleep. Poor Dennis. Keesh, you saved my life. I don't know how I can repay you for your help. Food would be nice. Sorry, I'm fresh out of food now. I'll give you something before I go out the door. It's a key for one of the rooms in Roy's castle. Goodbye. So you have to save Dennis. That's good. You can't ignore the sick child in the hospital. Keesh would never. Everybody goes home. Because they're gonna get stuck on the key. You leave when Keesh says you can. There you go. Like, stuff like that helps make the world a bit more alive, getting to see the people, like, be like, oh, well, we're done with the hospital, let's all go home. And then the WWF, they're all just kind of being frozen. Right, I forgot about the centipedes. Boy, I hope Dennis and the rest got through this okay. Oof. Ouch. My Yoshi bones. I really liked the Switch Palace designs. And, like, they were definitely an element of Mario World that, like, stuck with me as, like, just being this very cool idea. It was always so exciting to get to go to one. We've got a lot of keys. Key to my castle is somewhere in the blue Switch Palace. Please die trying to find it. Your 5th level boss, Roy Koopa. Roy's Technicolor Castle. We're really messing around with the perspective a bit here. Yeah, I guess it did kind of go by the wayside a bit. Alright, more snakeheads. Oh, there's more in them. Oh, I can only fire one bullet. Well, ZZT does not like this room. Oh, right, one bullet. Oh god, please don't miss. Oh, it's very bad to miss. Yikes. Wow. Wow. Oh. For a moment, I was being really cool. And then I absolutely lost it, huh? I should probably just leave this room. Why am I in this room? Go, Keesh. Get out of here. Touch the right door to make the real door to me appear. Oh yeah, actually the frozen centipedes would have actually made a good wall. I'm going to shoot in the tiger direction first. We are playing with the shot limit again, but 10 is far more comfortable. No. Oh! Wow, okay, good. I mean, that was just... I guess it was actually, you know, the board exit shown on the screen, but that was just me being like, I want to head in the direction of the tigers, because I don't want to deal with a bunch of duplicated tigers. Yo, die! Got it. Understood. Ouch, die. Yo, die. That's our boy. I don't think we're building up the levels as much in this one either. feel like the last game is like the treacherous vanilla dome. Like, will you take the easy butter bridge or the more difficult cheese bridge? But here you're just kind of going. Which is strange, because this is also kind of the more open-ended part of Mario World. Somewhat. At least there are a bunch of branching paths, even if you do only have one that takes you forward. Now this is a nice ghost house, though. We have definitely stepped up the ghost house game. This is a good effect. Welcome to Chocolate Island. Before you get to the main part of the island, you'll have to go through the chocolate ghost house. Good luck. Oh, I hated this level as a kid. I could not wrap my head around the ghosts that turned into blocks when you look at them. It was like just a nightmare for me to ever get through this level. But now it's, yeah, see? Welcome to the chocolate ghost house. Watch out for those stupid boo buddies that turn into blocks. Shoot the right one to get the key, then go in the door that will appear. Ow. Isn't it nice of Al to leave all of these nice messages for me? Oh, goodness, okay. They have decided to stop being blocks. Value... I honestly, off the top of my head, I don't even remember what one that... Oh, wait, nope, now I remember it. Yeah. Yeah, that one can be a bit of a pain. Wow, my key luck really run out there. Ran out. Yeah, we got some square rooms, alright. Oh, here we go. This looks like it's got a lot going on. Which, of course, still includes slime. Find the right keys to get into the final room of the ghost house and face the big boo. That's right, we didn't actually get to do that in Donut Plains. You gotta fight the big boo. That's, again, you gotta incorporate the cool stuff. Let's run. Up into the shark room, I guess. Probably should know. Maybe. I'm trying to think if I was supposed to save that key for the way out. Are they only vulnerable when they're smiling? I don't know what their deal is, actually. Yeah, I think I was supposed to save that Energizer. I've done it again. That was a cool dodge. Is 100 health gonna be enough? Maybe. Maybe not. No, actually, almost certainly not. Oh boy, that's just gonna be instant death, huh? Yeah, no chance, no hope. If you get rid of that Energizer, you lose. Yeah, I gotta cheat. That's on me. I think my save 1 is like way back. Yeah, it's when Dennis was dying, and so long ago. Well. So it goes. You can just pretend I'm running through bullets while I'm invincible. This... Thank you for this ping-pong-path. Let's see, then we get to go down into here. There we get a whole bunch of Sweeney's Gambits, which I'm nailing, actually. Ah. I really am. I'm sorry, I see Energizers, I touch Energizers. I keep looking forward and not back. That's my problem. Bonus points? Just for getting through this stupid level. You get 50 health, 50 ammo, 10 torches, and 50 gems. We've ditched the nummy branding. Still quite a charming game, even so. Whoa! Like, look at this. Oh god, they're gonna... Yeah. I will say that the cement moves are quite good at being terrifying enemies. Alright, well in this case we're just gonna shoot... Oh, he's dead. We killed the ghost. I love these giant bosses like this. 50 health. Damn, we did it. They're gone. I feel like we're flying through this. Yeah, so even though this one has more boards than the first game, I think this one ends up being shorter just because the actual, like, levels are so quick. Welcome to Chocolate Island! Congrats on making it this far. After you go through this taxing part of Dino Land, did somebody have lemmings? You will enter the final part of your quest, the Valley of Bowser. But before you get there, you will have to go through 4 levels, a fortress, a bonus level, and Wendy Koopa's castle. Good luck. It gets you hyped for all this cool stuff. I was like, Lemmings taught me the words taxing and mayhem. And I imagine that's the case for a lot of children. Save me, who's in danger? Oh! Smeesh? Smeesh? I always forget which is which, unfortunately. You want the key to the next level, huh? Go through the puzzles, get the red key, save Mish. The key to the next level is yours. That's fun. I'm glad these guys make another appearance and not just a, like, single thing at the very beginning of what's a pretty lengthy game. Which one is out? That's in. This is out. Wait. They're both. They're both in. Purple. Purple. Is that the tiger one? That looks kind of purple to me. I hate being old. There we go. And yeah, you can see we've got like 300 ammo again. Like, it's no longer a concern. I think that centipede wasn't moving. When the boards are like this, I think this is perfectly enjoyable classic ZZT. It's got those Link's Adventure vibes a bit. It's really sticking to built-ins more than doing stuff with code. You're not like pressing switches and opening doors so much. You just got, you know, actual keys and doors. But the board like this, or boards like this, are pretty fun. It's an enjoyable little game. Good job, 13-year-old. Timeless design. Despite what some folks may have told you in like 1999 through 2002 or so, there ain't nothing wrong with the built-ins. Where's the key that I just didn't pick up the key? It's after 8 and it's hot. Like, I'm gonna collapse. I'm gonna spiral into just... I'm not gonna play well. I wonder if it was just like partially like a Megazooks thing, where it's just like, no, you can't make your baby ZZT game. You have to prove that you're like cool and smart and know how to program. A lot of games suffered because of it. I mean, to be fair, you know, the same community that was saying, like, please stop using built-ins would have also said, like, hey, what you're doing right here, what appears to be a ping-pong-path of invisible walls, yeah, they would say, don't do that either. And I would not find fault with that. They're all those kind of ping pong paths are slightly better when I'm streaming them, just because I get to feel very smart when I actually recognize it and I stop bumping into the walls. That is true. Syndromes did not complain about built-ins. Oh, I think. Yeah, just like using lions instead of like coding your Koopa Troopa enemy or something. People got kind of, they saw that as newbie behavior. Even though a lot of the replacements people made for those lions were honestly a lot worse. Alright. We have rescued our good buddy, Mish. Thank yous, Keesh. You saved me. I give you some lots advice now. Wendy Koopa is only obstacle block you from Valley of Bowser. Shoot her a whole lot. Here be 50 health and 20 nummies. The nummies are back. Maybe part of it also stems from, like, how many games have, like, piles and piles of ammo versus just giving you 100 ammo or whatever. I think in that regard, objects are significantly better over the built-ins. But I think that just got applied to basically everything that could be done with ZZT OOP instead of built-ins, as opposed to finding ways to use code to make the rougher built-in stuff better. 20 kilobytes of text per board. What does that make me? Somebody with too much text. The blue key from the fortress and open the door to get to the bonus area. Wait, where is the... This is not green, right? Is that green? Oh man, that is green. That's also true. There is like half the fun of Town's Armory was breaking into the stock room and just collecting the items in a specific way. Don't know why the chocolate is blinking. Oh, because it's water. This is the chocolate water puzzle. There might be a secret somewhere to a hidden bonus place. Try everything. Step 1. Oh, okay. I was gonna, deal with the slime, but the slime got dealt with, thanks to my centipede friend. Oh. It's a well-designed game. Now to backtrack. Didn't want to put like a transporter, so I could just exit this little pocket, huh? Gotta appreciate the journey. Alright, ruffians. Yeah, we had all the time in the world. But, like, I ain't gonna lie, every time I play a game like this, including right now, afterwards, I'm like, man, I would love to make a game like this. And it always seems so deceptively easy. Because it's like built-ins. You just build the funny room and you're done. I don't know that I'd necessarily do a fan game. There was one game that I started, and by started I think I made like a half of a board just to like jot down some ideas, and I didn't really have any ideas. But I definitely wanted to do something where it would be a Spyro the Dragon game, and you had to find your parents, and the twist was your parents were Yoshi and Barney, the combination, which results in a purple dragon, which was basically the originating thought of why I thought this would be a funny thing to do. Oh no, I didn't even consider that Spyro that you would be able to break gems. That would be horrifying. Now the real question is, does a game that like maps to Mario World like this, does this fall under the same umbrella of games as November Eve, where it's a ZZT version of Parasite Eve? Could you argue that this is a port? Oh, also, we're just getting infinite supplies here, huh? Wait, what did I need to go in this room for? Was there a key that I picked up at the beginning and I immediately forgot about? I guess I'm gonna find out. I'm going the wrong way. Well, you know, sometimes these ports have to be compromised a bit. Like, I would argue that the ZZT Dizzy games count as a port. In like one of those ports where, you know, you're losing a lot of the original in the process, but like, what would a Mario World ZZT game be otherwise? Because I think even in this era, people would not want to play a ZZT platformer that called itself Mario. They would very quickly be like, no, this is not ideal. Let's see here. This is my summer house on Chocolate Island. Take anything you can find inside to help you defeat the Fearsome Five. Al's bright summer house. I mean, Chocolate Island is probably a good place to vacation. Although, I don't know about in the summer. Probably not good in the heat. You enter the closet, you see rows of glowing green radioactive nummies, but decide to eat them anyway. Don't forget the ammo and the key to the next level. We're having fun with our newfound colors. What else? Ooh, we got a bathroom. We haven't had a bathroom in this world yet. I don't know why I always want to like touch the pillow and the ornament here. Yeah, we can't forget the toilet. Anything good on TV right now? This is Vince McMahon, and we're live on Monday Night Raw. We're running Stimpy afterwards, and yeah, once again, they have hijacked the airwaves. Hey, it's us, the Fearsome Five. Time's running out, Keesh. My turn? Okay, hurry up, or we'll, hey, Metroid. Hey, Metroid Breath? Hold the cue card up higher. Ah, right. I forgot about Master Omega here. Shut up, Bat Breath. You make me. Alright, pow, smash, crash. Sorry, I was drinking water. I can't keep reading all this much. Alright. We must find the secret of the chili. I mean, like, that stuff is fantastic. It's like notebooks of all those old comics and all that old stuff. If you have anything that, like, feels relevantly ZZT enough, like, it could absolutely be added to the museum. The game design documents. Oh, alright, again, I'm touching the sink before the toilet, and Keesh is really upset about this. Try again. He's pretty sure Al will get very mad if I leave him a surprise in his toilet. Let's proceed to... I guess Chocolate Island... Well, I mean, we kind of got the loop here, but it's not actually a loop. There's a lot of, like, old ZZT games that I would really love to see what people could do with them with, like, Weave. And just also, in other cases, sometimes, I would like to just see them be done by somebody competent. But Voyage of 4 is one that, you know, is pretty competent. Also, just now noticing down the lower left corner, we got Al written out of Bears. Many L's on this board. Yeah, but that's... Oh, that's not a bear to shoot. That's, you know, the classic style. There's plenty of other things. I want to see, like, a Weave racing game, like Last Momentum, or... Is it Smiley Racer X or Speed Racer X? I always forget. Oh, what else? Some good ones. I guess Card Prime has Zaz. A platformer. I don't think anybody's really done a platformer yet either. Like, there's some of the more interesting styles of ZZT gameplay I'm just curious about. Anywho, Ted Mega Mole. Hi, Keesh. I'm here to help you. Take this key to start you off and get the next key. Alright. Where be Fred Mole? Wendy captured him. Go beat her to get Fred back. Then bring him back to me. Ted. Ted and Fred. Red. Yeah, like an RPG, like... Not that I can complain that anybody's been using the Weave space to either revisit more classic styled stuff or do stuff that, like, ZZT, like, vanilla was borderline impossible to do. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, I do have to let these guys out. I like the clown car effect here, with centipedes on top of centipedes, thanks to the buggy fill tool. My problem with Weave is I tend to overshoot. Which was absolutely the case with my Oktoberfest game last year. I'm sorry I keep shooting you. I keep thinking you're a bear. You're not. Detention room, I see. There's no energizers this time, so it's not my fault that I'm getting shot by a bunch of guns. Let's see. Oh, there were some statted empties there. And here. Oh, the bears keep coming. This is the kind of game that makes you really appreciate just how big Mario World is. If you want to make a ZZT version, you are signing yourself up for a lot of work. I don't know why I didn't think this was going to be full of invisible walls. It's going to be, yeah, of course. Oh, I'm really surprised they didn't have to go around one extra tile for that key. There we are. And now for the slime room, everybody's favorite. the Mario World mapping also gives the, like, a good feeling of progress. At least if you're familiar with the source material. Like, you know we're towards the end of the game. Of the level. Now get out. Ah. You made it to the end of the level. Now get out. Too dang many of these things. So many gems. The longer the game goes on, the less hoovering you want to do. I really want to, like, break down these rooms at this point, just how many of them feature slime. How many of them are like find the real key. Stealth spinning guns? Watch out! Use the keys to get the key to the next level. Use the energizers wisely. Oh, buddy, you don't know who you're talking to. Those will only shoot you when you are in line with them. You didn't. You put your last name on this one. It's not just Al. Thankfully, there are lots of energizers in this one. Where are we going? Where's the blue door? I wonder how much of an impact it would have had if they called the game Super Mario Bros. 4 America. Because it really feels like we're reluctant to do 4 of anything. We'll happily keep making games in the series, but we don't want to call them 1, 2, 3, and 4. We eventually will, but we don't want to. Ah, now a beautiful path. A nice leisurely scroll through Chocolate Island 4-2. Although I think it's been... Whoop, what happened there? Sorry. Did I just not shoot enough bullets and got distracted by chat? But yeah, actually that is a good point. A lot of those games, Super Metroid, Super Castlevania, I don't think that actually has a 4 in it, does it? But I believe it's one of those things where at one point Mario World was originally apparently going to be a remake of Mario 3. I don't know how... You're watching Worlds of ZZT, not Worlds of Nintendo, so like... Citation needed. Go check out the cutting room floor. They'll probably have actual information there. It is called Super Castlevania 4 on the box title and manual. Well, Konami wasn't afraid. Might need a refill after that last level. Don't forget the key to the next. But yeah, that's I mean, we got Wario Land 4, we got Sonic 4, we certainly got Mega Man 4. Capcom also was not afraid. Oh, but I think... But there, I mean, I guess there was a bit of a gap before Resident Evil 4. Code Veronica kind of deviating, but again, that's another case where it's like, Sega is like, hey, we'll give you money if you make a Resident Evil game for our system, and they're like, well, okay. Final Fantasy 4, yeah. Alright, okay, I take it all back. I think it's just like 3 games that I played as a child that didn't want to use 4. Go down to the Chocolate Fortress and get the key to the blue door to that bonus level over there, and get the key in there to go to Wendy's Castle. Good luck. Let's go to Wendy's. All American children were amused at somebody being named Wendy. Whether it be in a Mario game or Peter Pan. Welcome to my fortress. I hope you make it. I hope you make it through to me, so I'll have more fun killing you myself. The Big Chocolate Boo. Look for where the wigglers go through the walls to find out. Aw, man, to find out where you should go through. Fake walls are in the corner. Oh, thank you. I'm sure the Mario World community has basically done every Wendy-related fun. Wendy's thing that's imaginable. Can we port, like, Burger Joint to the Mario World engine and call that Wendy's? Oh, okay, well there's our first corner. Yeah, it is strange that it's not just Al anymore. Whoa. Sneaky. Or Est of Ruin. Careful when you pinch Wendy's pennies, they pinch back. Where's the dang fake wall? There we go. Boy, we really wanted every single circle we could fit on a board, huh? Okay. Oh, well. More boo. The exact same boss? That's kind of a shame. I guess this one is made of chocolate, though. $50 health. Don't forget to take that blue key to the bonus level. I'm really enamored by these, like, exits to the south of the board. Where it's then like, hang on. All this time correcting the perspective to get you where you need to be. You want me to go through all those passages? Again, you have so much time, kids. Like, doing what I did there is like the intended experience. Okay. This bonus room better be worth it. Touch them all. You hear that, everybody? Oh, this must be Fred. I'm sorry I shot your buddy like 10 times. Welcome to my bonus level, Keesh. Get all the goodies and the key to Wendy's castle. Up there. Hurry. Ted is still worried about Fred. Okay, thanking yous. Oh, this is so much stuff. This is what I mean when I'm saying, like, no, I don't. Like, I'm looking at my numbers here, and I'm like, do I need any of this? But there's this, like, deep, dark fear that the answer is yes. The gems you can convince me that I do need. Yeah, my high score. That's fine. Maybe I'll find another 10,000 point bonus. I mean, I did need the key. I did have to go here. So it's not really a bonus level then, huh? If you have to do it. Passage. Here we go. Now this is a Wendy's castle. You'll never get through my castle to save Fred Mole and get to the Valley of Bowser. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Wendy. With her pink torches. Welcome to my castle, Keesh. You'll never make it through to me to save Fred and get to the Valley of Bowser. Ha ha ha. Oof, I mean, I'm looking at this wall of centipede and other such critters. Wait, is this a letter? Is that just the letter Y? Oh, it probably says Wendy. In case he forgot. Oh, tricked into going into the W. Ooh. Ah! Ha! You should know by now that I just love to put fake keys everywhere. I've just revealed the real key. Okay. Oh, no, not that far over. Minimize my search space here. You knew what you were doing. Oh, I let them all out, huh? Quick. Oh dear. The room of blinking purple walls. This is the water wiggler puzzle. Walk around the water, shooting all the wigglers. Here are 80 extra rounds of ammo. The next room holds Wendy's Guardians. Good luck. Mr. Perfect himself! Oh, I see. Actually, you know, hey, this is actually... I mean, the ping-pong-path I could do without. But I like the idea that by, you know, shooting out these breakables early, I can kind of set up some easy centipede kills. I can get them to come to me right away. You signed your homework, Mr. Perfect. I'm sure your teacher's got a kick out of that, don't worry. Alright, it's not actually a full ping-pong path either, which is a blessing. Oh, I think the end here might be. Oh, no, this still gonna skip all this. I got ammo to spare. What? The Guardians? Oh, all kinds of symbols. Yeah, see, so, like, right here, this is a perfect example of why built-ins have some advantages. Namely that tigers can't shoot other creatures, but objects sure can shoot other objects. Start of this game picked up sometime. I mean, I'd believe that, especially with like the SDK. It's not super uncommon for games of this era to either have the author go back and touch up the graphics at the beginning of the game, or just have a game where like the SDK doesn't show up until halfway through or more. Gotta have those cool colors now that you can. Alright, everybody wants to kill Keesh. Now, who are you? Fred Megamole. Thank you very much for saving me. I'm gonna go home now. Come to me and Ted's house for a refill before the big battle with the Fearsome Five. I don't wanna. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I thought I had to go back to that other place. I was like, no way. Right inside, Keesh, we have goodies. And also the key. You better come in here. Oh, you. That's what it says. I'm actually curious. How much more we got? I think the pace slowed down from the beginning. And the brown is my general SDK complaint, which is suddenly you had these colors that let you make things more, quote, realistic, and then that's just kind of what everybody started doing. Thanks for dropping by, Keesh. Take all this stuff. You'll need it. Here's the key to the Valley of Bowser. Hurry, Keesh. Awful noises have been coming from Bowser's castle. Alright, 100 health from Fred for good luck. Oh yeah, Yoshi's missing. That's right. You kind of forget about that. You're just kind of like, yeah, man. I went through the Forest of Illusion. Now I'm going through Chocolate Island. It's Mario World, baby. It's got Ted and Fred's underground house. Did Bowser eat the chili? Maybe. Beyond this locked door is the dreaded Valley of Bowser. They're going to go through 2 levels. Larry Koopa's castle and finally Bowser's castle. For him and the other 4 of the Fearsome Five plan to destroy Yoshi and your chili. There's no turning back now. Good luck. Oh, I can turn back. I mean, maybe not after I go in this great Valley of Bowser entrance. Enter the huge rock head of Bowser to enter the Valley of Bowser. Once you're there, you'll never be able to get back until you beat the Fearsome Five, yeah. This is the last message you'll get from me, because I don't want to go into the valley and get myself killed. Hurry! Yoshi is running out of time. Aren't we all? I do get the vibe that, like, the fact that the ghost ship is skipped, I wouldn't be shocked if Al here also was like, hey, I kind of want to wrap this up. Because the sunken ship was just, like, one of the coolest things in that game to me. Oh, I can't... Oh, we hit the stat limit, so I can't shoot yet. Oh, dear. You really gotta start like this? I'm just gonna make some room for the stat counter. Oh, I see. It's just fenced in. This would have made a reasonable wrestling ring. Oh, please don't ping-pong-path now. I'm looking at how these lines are positioned, and they're basically double spaced. We really are doing it, huh? It looks a bit like the Mario Land 2 Bowser head thing that puts you in a bubble and sends you to the moon. You know, normal game, normal Mario stuff. Let's see, this. I saw this was towards the middle. Where was it? Right there, right there. That went poorly. Oh wait, there's another one here. Do I really have to do the ping-pong-path backwards? Oh, come on, man. That seems unnecessary. I'm not even gonna try the rest of the gems because I'm certain that's gonna be a dead end up there too. And we go. Kind of. Here we go. That's weird. I thought I took a very wide approach last time. Oh, the gems were there, so it looked like that was the edge last time. That's why. Alright, Yoshi, I'm almost here. This was part of the ping pong... What did this look like? Come on. Why you gotta be like this? Call yourself Mr. Perfect. Alright. That's the first level. Then we got 200 ammo. Oh, this is disgustingly ping pong, actually. This seems wholly unnecessary. keep looking at what's coming up on this board and I'm not liking it. Now this here is actually a pretty decent setup. Oh god, these are breakables? It's not even, oh. I was looking at this as more forest. I like the color choices though. I think the red and blue look good together like this. Should have made the game based on Mario Land. That's a much shorter game. Sonic the Hedgehog would never have a game that goes on this long. But the blue Yoshi, Keesh. I can hear Gates making dinner. We must finish this before the spaghetti is ready. Oh. How many tiles do you have to touch on this board? It's gotta be like about 50%. Like 750. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, be sneaky about the gamuts. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna round this corner and immediately shoot, and if I get hit by a bear, then I get hit by a bear. A daunting game. I guess it's not really meant to be played in one sitting like this. Really, this is my fault. And I was smart enough the last time I streamed this in, like, 2018 or whatever, like, again, to do it over 2 weeks, but I wanted to do cool classics for the museum's 10th anniversary, and I didn't have the heart to stop Keesh in the middle, especially knowing that you get to go to see the WWF in the second part. Like, okay, you're out of ideas. Fake key. Now my Wiggler heads will kill you to death. Ugh, I hate when Wiggler heads kill me to death. And I am hitting a point too where not caring about my health is starting to actually be a fatal error. Oh hey, it's just like all the previous bosses. I'll never let you get to King Dad. See, we got the super show aspects here. I don't know why I went with avoiding the stars. There's going to be too dang many. Oh, actually, no, they don't take that many hits. Got them. Whoever it was that first told me that Link's Adventure 2 was significantly worse than the others, and I didn't believe them. I'm like, yeah, it's the worst one, but, like, it's still great. They really, like, opened my eyes to this sort of thing. Was it you, Zen? Thank you for that. Now I'm just so much more cognizant when these games just kind of have that one idea and only that one idea, but like then they still have cool stuff like this. Enter my castle and prepare to witness Yoshi's demise along with your own, Keesh. You'll never defeat the combined powers of the Fearsome Five alone. Bowser, the Koopa King. This looks fantastic. This I love. These guys are just gonna do all the work for me. I may have gotten past all my Koopalings alone, one by one, but you'll never get past them all at once. Ah, the old tried and true. Although they're only taking one hit here, which is very generous. I think this is just a copy of the room with, like, the playing card suits and a couple of other symbols that had me get a full set of keys. So I'm kind of thankful for that, because actually having to wait for all 7 of them to be dealt with would have taken some time. Did you like the previous board? Boy, have I got the board for you. Master Omega Metroid. You may have gotten through Bowser's Bratlings, but my Metroids will make sure you don't get any further. This is why this species is near extinct. Yeah, I guess this is just gonna be like 10 boards of stuff like this, huh, to end it on. Again, it's... you want to have, like, the cool ending, the super final challenge for your video game. You do not see the value in keeping things short and concise. Metroid Breath had no idea what he was doing. Never let a Metroid do a bat's job. Bats, attack! Don't let them get to us. And we truly are going to be doing the exact same fight like 8 times in a row. Every time I say a number, I say a different number. At least they are quick. This is not exactly a fight that takes time. This is Keesh. This is my flies. We'll have fun. This is making a snack out of you, Keesh. I always thought of like the hopping like fly enemy from Mario Land for this guy as a kid. Because to me, I was like, well, all of these have to be from like Mario or Metroid or something. All those imbeciles couldn't defeat you, but everyone knows I, Tatanga, am the only reason why the Fearsome Five is so great. My alien children attack. I really love that they're so well positioned to shoot each other. I can focus on picking up keys and they'll just kind of make more of them for me. Alrighty. Let's see. Fly Guy, DingBat, Tatanga, Metroid. Should just be Bowser. We should be at the end here. We'll see the thrilling conclusion. Oh no. This isn't Bowser. Kill Tatanga last. Oh right, those were like just their minions. Tatanga. Well, okay. I'll listen. I'm not gonna risk anything at this point. DingBat, sure. 150 ammo, thank you. Hell yes. Okay, now we're getting some ideas. I'm assuming I have to shoot the heart. Maybe I have to shoot the question marks first, or the claws? My instinct wasn't attack the crotch so much as it was that's, you know, the only way to get to the heart. The eyes? I mean, this is great art, is what this is. Oh no, I don't know what to do here. Shoot at the parts that shoot at you. Then, if you wouldn't mind, like, confirming that, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Oh, okay, it does work. Thank you. I don't need this to take any longer than it already has. It's 9 o'clock. I warned Gate it was gonna be a long one. There's still 10 boards! Shoot his fingers and his bullet hole appears. That's how it works. Might need health, probably. Maybe one of these doors will give me health. And again, the big gotta use the entire room means I gotta walk all the way over to all these passages. Bowser. No, I think we're just getting ammo. Oof. the Bowser's a little rougher. Oh, it's also, again, it's like the exact same thing. There we go, right for it. We're good, we can swoosh on in. There are a surprising number of them. Yeah, this game is still going. But, like, we're fighting Bowser. There's not much more. Alright, Bowser's crotch has been destroyed. Whose crotch is next? Master Omega, the Metroid. You got it. What? I mean, I confess, I've never beaten Metroid 2. Is that what they look like? This guy, yeah, Mr. Blobby, or like, this to me is what Dennis must have looked like in the hospital. Just pretend it's Barney. Poor Barney's getting come down with something. I'm cheating for health. As much as I would love to, like, perfectly time... Yeah, see? I'm dead. Game over. As much as I would love to time it out, it's clearly not happening. And time is of the essence. Rarg, says Metroid Center. That sounds like a fan website. Fly Guy. Oh, this guy's cool. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take more health. I think this made me think of like the bugs in Mario Paint. Like all the original characters, my brain's like, I've got to adapt these. I don't know what I thought for the bat, but Zarg. Everyone's favorite catchphrase. Okay, and I don't know why I have to save this guy for last. Oh, it's like Bat Boy, but not a bat. Is there any reason this guy has to be saved for last? I don't think the game doesn't use any flags, so it's not tracking any continuity. I'm just gonna get another key. I guess he's probably just gonna be like, no, how'd you defeat all of us? But that seems like it could have been worked around. Yeah, you haven't seen the end of the Fearsome Five. That's also true. I have no idea what color he would give that guy. Alright, we've got our Fearsome Five keys. Inside here is where Yoshi and the secrets of your chili are being held. In here. But guess what? You have to be all five of... Oh, I was supposed to read this earlier, but you put it at the exit. Thankfully, they're already dead. Thankfully, we can just rescue Yoshi and the chili. Big bowl of chili. I mean, I guess they did say it was like 20 bucks a ton or whatever. Yoshi, me saved yous. Keesh, you what me's? I saved yous. You was captured by the bad Fearsome Five people. Things. Stuff. You mean you didn't know yous were captured and brung to Bowser's castle? No. Me was at me house eating this here extra large bowl of your yummy super fart chili, and then you just woke me up here. You didn't know what happened to yous? That must be the secret of me chili. You don't know what happened around you until you finish eating it. The secret be cracked. I guess that means the game be over and no more sequels. No more sequels, you've heard it here. You be right, Keesh. Me sure Al will make more games starring us, because the Fearsome Five won't like what you did to them. Joy, now let's go home. Okay. Hey. Goodbye, Yoshi. Yeah. Let's see here. Now, what's this? Oh, it's Al. Hope you enjoyed the mighty ending. Yes, that's how I describe it. Of Keesh's Mystic Chili and the Search for Yoshi. Sure do. Look for more games by me. My best friend Chris will upload all my games. Do you have any ideas for future games? Write to this address. Seen below. Write to my mom and dad, maybe. Characters are in both games combined, so the hedgehogs are back, the chocolate ghosts, the Soda Lake fish. We didn't see Soda Lake, but I think we've gone on long enough. Ferret Bueller, hang on, that's good. Bowser and his Koopalings, Master Omega and his Metroid, DingBat and his Bats, Fly Guys and his Flies. Oh yeah, you missed Gandhi and Mrs. Gandhi. They run the 7-Eleven. There were monsters in the freezer. We had to save Mrs. Gandhi. We also went and visited the WWF. We got to meet like The Undertaker, Lex Luger, Vince McMahon, all the classics. Kang and his aliens, other bad guys. It does. Here we go. See? Trademarks of Titan Sports Incorporated. Steiner Brothers, Paul Bearer. You know, the gang's all here. Everything by Al. Play any other game by me, and try the games in the Yoshi series by Chris Kohler. See y'all next game. Goodbye. Thanks to my mom and dad, my sisters, my nephew, my dog, and my fish, my friends, and Alexis Jansen. No software visions. No Hulk Hogan or Vince McMahon, thanks. And okay, thanks. And some rapid flashing as your signal to get out of here. 29,000 points. I was leaving points on the table. I think I actually overflowed the score the last time I played this, now that I'm looking at that. Okay. That was Keesh's Mystic Super Fart Chili and the Search for Yoshi. A wonderful little game. A wonderful series. A bit long, but it is 2 parts. You don't have to play it all at once. But it's just a really charming example of, you know, a kid gets ability to make ZZT game, suddenly starts putting in all the stuff that they enjoy in other games. It's just really cool. I think it's wonderful that this game has survived through all these years. Yeah, I did it in one sitting, and now because of that, I'm like, okay, quick, leave, go. There's no way the spaghetti isn't done. I gotta have my spaghetti, so we're getting out of here. Thank you all for sticking with me on this super long one. I hope you all had fun. If you enjoy the stream, give a follow if you can. That's super appreciated. We have a Discord as well for ZZT fans, old and new, or if you want to make something yourself. This is part of our Museum of ZZT 10th anniversary celebration, which is ultimately just me streaming some fun classic games. But it's a good excuse. So, thank you all for watching. I gotta make sure the credits at least roll long enough for all the patron names to show up. We will be back again on Sunday at noon Pacific, where if you enjoy games made by kids who have no idea what they're doing, well, Sunday you'll see what happens when they only have 24 hours to make those games. We'll be checking out some more entries from the Spring 2000 24 hours of ZZT competition. Folks made games about food. But yes, I do love these games. I love that they were made. I love that so many people have played them. And when you're the child who gets to make these, having the knowledge that if you had the knowledge that 30 years later people would still be playing them and just saying fun things about them, I think that would be just a wonderful thing to hear. Alright. My brain is fried. It's been fried for like an hour. Get this raid going. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you all next time. Later.